founded from Beauty Without Irony. It uses popular culture to educate young people about HIV and make them more aware.
Berlin called Muschi Kreuzberg, and they've actually done the collection. I just happened to see one of their bags, I think today online, because I went to that bar and it's a bit naughty, and so I was curious, and the bag is nowhere near as naughty as the bar. It's near the Tachelet. It's not here. You can only find it online. But yes, that's a great one. There's like so many. There's 130 designers.
Wow.
They're suspect packages. Well, that's the idea. I really like the idea that there's nothing actually threatening about the bags. They're entirely benign. But if you saw them sitting at a tube station, they might cause people to panic. That's it.
Have you tried it out on the station? Have you put it out there? Is it a bit risky?
Without going into details, I've had a bad experience with a similar project in the past, so these ones, no, but it's not been ruled out. Yeah.
Apart from your bag, which is your favourite of the collection here tonight?
I'm not sure who it's by, but you mean here tonight or in the project?
In the project as a whole.
There was one that's like a barbed wire cage thing that I was really into, and there's one over there that's like the headphones. I'm not sure who it's by. That was cool.
And are you an accessories person? Do you like hoard bags and shoes and belts and things like that?
I have a fair few pairs of shoes. I've worked with Eastpak for quite a while, like on and off on other projects, so as a result I have a lot of bags, but they're not something I buy.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I've just been given them, so I have them.
Lucky you.
Yeah, but yeah.
And any other projects for 2012 you can tell me about?
Not really right now.
Oh, top secret. Okay. Well, have a good night tonight.
Cheers.
Can you tell me what the inspiration behind your design of your bag?
I was sort of thinking mainly about my rucksack that I had at school. Everyone had like those army surplus rucksacks that they'd sew badges on and stick stickers on and write on. So I was mainly thinking about that. So I had one where I had loads of stickers made and I got someone else to sew them on for me, and then another one I just drew on it, really, kind of very absent-mindedly did that. There were like stickers of my favourite bands on the bag as well, but I had to take them off.
So who are your favourite bands then?
Well, the stickers that were on there was like the iconic Rolling Stones, Tom, Metallica, AC/DC, Black Sabbath. Very, very up to date, very modern.
But good bands, undeniably. And how long did it take you to create? Was it quite a quick process for you?
Yeah, once I kind of get in the zone, I'm really fast. So it took me a little bit of time to research who'd make the sew-ons for me. But the drawing thing, I kind of get into once I'm in the zone, I can work quite quickly.
Yeah. And what's your working environment like in your studio? Do you have music blaring?
Well, I used to listen to Six Music, but then they played too much Coldplay, so I stopped listening to them. Sometimes I listen to my iTunes. To be honest, most of the time I listen to Radio 4, weirdly, so I don't have any music on. I listen to the Archers and Woman's album. And then occasionally I'll put my iTunes on and listen to heavy metal. So it's like
just to get your street cred back up.
One thing or the other. Occasionally I make the mistake of putting the TV on, but then I just find that I've been watching Jeremy Kyle and Loose Women and wasted them all.
You don't want to do that.
So yeah, it's kind of Radio 4. It's not very edgy, is it?
Oh well. But it's so uncool that it's cool,
right,
perhaps.
okay.
We'll go with that anyway.
Okay.
And in terms of fashion, are you someone that's obsessed with accessories and things like that?
No, I work with a lot of fashion designers, and I'm strangely ambivalent towards the whole thing. You know, I understand why people covet those things and want that stuff, but me personally, I sort of have a bit of a uniform really. I do own Eastpak rucksacks. It's part of the reason why I did it with them. It was a brand that I've used. You know, I've had those rucksacks loads and loads and loads and loads. So that's part of the reason why I did it.
Okay, and what are your favourite shops if you have to indulge in a bit of shopping? Apart from Eastpak, of course.
Oh yeah, well obviously Eastpak. The way I shop is so kind of regimented. I mean, it's very rare that I stray from the places that I go. So I get my Vans from the Vans shop. I get my Acne jeans from Harvey Nichols, but I wouldn't look at anything else. I just go to the Acne jeans, buy them.
Yeah.
I might look around the Marc Jacobs store because I work with them a lot. I might look around, you know, I'd see if I can see what my work's looking like. So I don't really operate art shops, things like that. I go in those more than I go in clothes shops. I like Interstate on Endell Street. I always get my socks from there.
Essential. That's good. Can you tell me about any other projects you have for 2012?
Okay, I've got ongoing things with Marc Jacobs. They're who I work with a lot. I might be doing some films and animations and kind of cartoons, but that's very embryonic. Something that I've wanted to do for a while, and it kind of looks like it might happen, but we'll see.
Early stages.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have a good night tonight.
Thank you very much.
By the way, what is your favourite design here, if you had to pick one apart from yours?
Apart from mine, well, when I was younger, I really liked the Smiths, so I'd have to say Johnny Marr.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Okay.
Basically, the inspiration behind the bags was kind of East Coast meets West, so like sunsets and beachy, like washed out tones, then mixed with the studs of like New York punk culture. And then we just kind of played on it from there, and yeah, so like it's quite a unique look, but it just kind of happened mixing those two. They're the two things we love. Like she's like total New York punk, and I'm all about the beach and chilling in the sun. So we just put it together.
Like we did like rough sketches and things of what we wanted, but I kind of just, you know, we dyed some of the bags, like we experimented with the bags. So we dyed those, the pink turquoise one, pastel colours. For
There was always
the
kind of
tropical side of it. Yeah, it's kind of like testing and a progression and basically a reflection of the brand. So, and then, I mean, the studding, I mean, it probably took about like 2 weeks in total, because we're not the sort of brand that sort of, you know, does it all in one. You know, if you leave things and then come back to it, you kind of get more inspiration or different ideas and things like that. New perspective, yeah. I mean, it was a lot of like hands-on work, because like our zip pulls, they were hand carved, like they're a palm tree, and then there's another one that's engraved with our brand logo, and then obviously the studding and things. So it's very hands-on, which is kind of like the way I work. Like I'm not sort of like sit down and sketch and then, you know, kind of thing. So it's just experimenting and doing it.
Let it evolve.
Yeah.
This hoodie is kind of where the bag came from. This is like one of our, once again, like studs were M's signature kind of thing, and then mine's always tropical colours. We're like, let's make some hoodies, tropical studs, and then that's kind of where the bags came from as well.
Yeah.
It's all got like a look going through the whole.
Yeah, coherent.
It's kind of like Maria's personality and my personality, and kind of merged together in a unique sort of way that kind of really works really well.
Yeah. And we've got a spring-summer collection about